Don't get trapped on Bitcoin now, because yes, while we indeed have seen more than 500 million US dollars worth of GBTC outflows, the Bitcoin price action is still creating a massive consolidation phase and is about to be breaking out once again of this price compression. And while this is happening, the OTC desks are running out of Bitcoin, which means that BlackRock needs to buy their Bitcoin from the spot market. So on today's update video, I'm going to give a big update on that large outflow we saw yesterday on that spot Bitcoin ETF, and many more important charts will be getting discussed to know what is going to be the next move on Bitcoin. So without any further ado, don't forget to slam that like button once again back above 900 likes. That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So due to the fact that it is currently weekend and we also created a new Bitcoin CME gap, which is very important because literally in this most recent push towards the upside, Bitcoin created this CME futures gap. It exactly pushed towards the upside, filled up the gap, and created this massive rally towards the upside. So don't get fooled by the importance of a Bitcoin CME gap, because we are once again creating one right now. So Bitcoin is indeed right now trading in weekends, and usually we tend to see a lot of fake outs over the course of the weekend. So this price compression, I would rather see it consolidate a little bit more sideways, just like Bitcoin did over here in that approximately 12-day stage of accumulation in a downward sloping flag. And honestly, right now we are indeed also creating the first lower high in this move towards the upside, and we're also still creating higher lows. So Bitcoin is still compressing the price action, but like I said in yesterday's video, if we were to be getting a new flag pattern getting created on Bitcoin, or Bitcoin consolidating just between a range high and a range low, it would actually be an extremely bullish thing here, because that will be allowing us to once again create such a significant move on the price action of Bitcoin. And in the end of the day, that is going to be only a more bullish thing for the market. So currently we're still consolidating sideways, and we're about to be breaking outside of this compression pattern. So looking at the spot ETF data, of course, we saw that once again BlackRock bought more than 200 million US dollars, but GBTC sold over 500 million US dollars worth of Bitcoins, and that is of course a very interesting signal. And the total net flow was about 140 million US dollars in the negative. I mean, this is the first negative day in approximately 6-7 days here. But what is very important to understand right now here is that the data is suggesting that the Bitcoin price is about to go parabolic due to the fact that there is no Bitcoin available on the OTC desks anymore. And that is why we're seeing these Bitcoin pumps happening every single time. And that is also giving us the reason why Bitcoin is pumping so exponentially, because BlackRock, they still want to be buying millions and millions worth of Bitcoin every single day. To be exact, they're buying in approximately 10,000 Bitcoins every single day, but there is not enough supply for them to buy from the OTC desk. So what is happening? They're literally buying from the market, and that is generating these massive pumps towards the upside. And honestly, even though we saw a negative flow yesterday, I am not expecting the Bitcoin spot ETF inflow is going to slow down anytime soon, and that most likely we're going to see even more accumulation happening. And due to the fact that there's almost no Bitcoin available on these OTC desks, I think we are indeed going to be having that parabolic continuation towards the upside. So I do believe that it is stupid to be bearish right now. 2 days ago, it actually created more volume than the entire first week of the spot Bitcoin ETF. And you have to understand that the fact that a spot Bitcoin ETF doesn't grow overnight, it takes months and sometimes even years of accumulation before it's going to be, let's say, a $30+ billion under management. And currently, it is still looking extremely bullish for Bitcoin, since BlackRock is not showing any signs of slowing down. And with no supply available on these OTC desks, it is just stupid to say that you are right now bearish, because most likely we're just going to get another continuation towards the upside. So what we're right now doing is just looking for that next move, that next breakout that is going to give us the indication that Bitcoin is going to create another move here. And it's just a matter of time before we're going to be having that next leg towards the upside. And honestly, later in the video, I'm going to talk about what my price targets are if Bitcoin creates that next leg towards the upside, but those are quite insane. Also, still, the funding rates remain to be high, but like I said in previous videos as well, high funding rates is a normal thing in bull markets, and I don't think that's a reason to worry about the market right now. So if you want to be trading this, guys, make sure to go to the link description of today's video, where you can find a link to Deepcoin, where you can right now trade yourself or potentially even copy trade these traders that are doing massive amounts of profits. They're doing more than 200% in the last 30 days, realizing over $100,000. And you could be joining them if you right now sign up an account using the link below, which will give you access to copy trade me or any other copy trader out there on the platform. So make sure to check it out in the link description of today's video. So yeah, Bitcoin is right now going sideways. And honestly, this is maybe one of the most bullish things that could be happening for Bitcoin if it were to be consolidating sideways, just like we saw last time around, because the last time we consolidated sideways, it was an opportunity to accumulate and also an opportunity to prepare your position. So once again, if we would create another flag pattern, it would only be another bullish thing for Bitcoin. And honestly, if we're breaking out of the flag pattern this time around, I will be expecting Bitcoin is most likely going to go towards $69,000, its all-time high. So like I said several times before, once we're breaking above $60,000, we're basically sitting in price discovery, and we're about to be closing the weekly candle as well above the 60K, which would be very extremely bullish for Bitcoin. But you have to understand that once Bitcoin does break above its all-time high, most likely the $100,000 is going to be reached within 4 weeks after breaking above that all-time high. Why? Is because that is literally what the data is telling us from the previous cycles. Also, what the data is currently telling us, if we're going to be looking at the Fibonacci extension and how Bitcoin behaved in the last 3 bull runs, the moment we broke above the 0.786, which is this white line right here, which we already have broken above this time around and which we're about to be confirming with the weekly candle close, we usually tend to take 4 weeks towards the all-time high, and then it takes another 4 weeks towards reaching that first extension level, the 1.618, which is going to be providing significant support in the next big Bitcoin bull run. So right now, according to data, it should take an approximately 4 weeks to be reaching that new all-time high of Bitcoin. But honestly, it could be happening faster, but this is just historical indications. Maybe we're going to go sideways for 4 weeks and then touch it. Who knows what is going to be happening? But anyways, I am expecting it's going to be happening. Whether it's going to be next week or whether it's going to be in 3 weeks, I don't think it's going to be taking long anymore. And once we do break above the all-time high, the time horizon is in approximately 4 weeks before Bitcoin reaching that 100K target, which we all want to be seeing here, since yeah, I've bought loads and loads of Bitcoin on the bear market bottom. While we were in the bear market, I decided to be buying $3,000 of Bitcoin every single day. Currently, I stopped my DCA since Bitcoin is so closely towards the all-time high and have accumulated already enough. So things are looking great for Bitcoin, but how is it looking for Ethereum and altcoins? Because Ethereum is indeed exploding, and if we're looking at CoinGecko, we can see that a lot of altcoins, especially altcoins and AI, are exploding as well. So later today, I will make a video dedicated towards some AI coins, which I believe are going to be exploding in the next Bitcoin bull run. I mean, honestly, I managed to cash out a 3x on Fetch AI within a matter of 1 month, which is absolutely insane. I made a ton of money from it, and I believe that there's a lot of money to make with altcoins. So I'm going to make a video about that on my second channel called Altcoin Rover. So make sure to subscribe to that channel. I will be uploading the video a little bit later today. So this was it for me in today's update video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys back on tomorrow's update video. Peace out. Goodbye.